I want to make the best business decisions possible, but I'm in the position now where I got to find out whether I do want to go down to 125 pounds or continue to keep chasing the belt at 135 pounds. So I want to allow this injury to really kind of, sit in, get disciplined with my nutrition and everything that I'm doing, and and get away from all these vacations as well. Start committing once again, and then I can really make a logical decision on my career. Man, like, am I just gonna fight just to fight, or am I gonna chase something? I'm after gold now, and I think if I do go down 225 pounds, stay disciplined. I just don't think there's anybody in the world that can beat me. And plus, I think there's a fun fight with Brandon Moreno. I think he wanted to fight me at 135, and then he backed out like a little bitch. And I think now if I go down and I beat him in Mexico, in his own country, I think that could be a big ass payday too. If you bring the King of Cringe back in there, I would definitely, I'm the one that said the flyweight division. I'm the one that made it hot. I can even go back and talk about the bantamweight division too. How many people wanted to kill me right before I retired, with all these antics that I was doing. And at the end of the day, man, call me a bad guy, call me whatever the hell you want to call me. But I've done some amazing things, and I was able to save a division. I enjoy competition.
I personally think it would be a great idea for Henry Cejudo to move down to 125, because let's be honest, if his idea is to become champion once again, we have to be realistic about this. I don't think he even beats Merab Dvalishvili. If Merab Dvalishvili one day becomes the champion, we all know that he's going to be facing Sean O'Malley very, very soon. And like I said, Henry Cejudo wants to become champion. So if he can't even get past someone like Merab Dvalishvili, there is no point for him to stay in the bantamweight division. Currently, the flyweight division has been looking pretty good. There are some interesting names right now in the flyweight division that could potentially be, great matchups for Henry Cejudo. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple of names out there. We got Tatsuro Taira, has been on a freaking tear, ladies and gentlemen. We have Kai Kara France, who last week knocked out none other than Steve Erceg, who had an amazing performance against Alexander Pantoja. We also got Amir Albazi, who has been kind of MIA recently, and of course Brandon Moreno, who is currently on a hiatus and plans to return around November or October. And of course we got Brandon Royval, who is the #1 contender in the flyweight division. And let's not forget the champion of the flyweight division, Alexander Pantoja. Now, in my opinion, Henry Cejudo has always been a very small, a very undersized bantamweight, and I think for his frame, he would be a very, very appropriate fighter, mixing it in with all the other fighters in the flyweight division who are around the same size and height. I think the matchup between Henry Cejudo and Brandon Moreno would be an amazing matchup. It would be a great matchup for both fighters, because for Brandon Moreno, I think going against a fighter who is on a 2-fight losing streak like Henry Cejudo could be a good thing for him. And also I think for Henry Cejudo, it would be a great matchup for him as well, because it would give us a good indication on where exactly he's at against all the other contenders in the flyweight division. Let's not also mention the fact that this fight is going to sell a whole lot of tickets, ladies and gentlemen, because as we all know, there is a lot of animosity between Brandon Moreno and Henry Cejudo. If I had to pretty much give my prediction on how this fight looks, I honestly think, with no bias, that Brandon Moreno probably beats someone like Henry Cejudo, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Would you guys like to see Henry Cejudo take on Brandon Moreno, or pretty much any other fighter in the flyweight division? As always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.